April loved sushi, so John invited her to come to his house and eat homemade sushi. They agreed to each keep a chopstick always with them, in case they met again and were able to eat sushi together once more.
It was a beautiful sunny day. The sea was calm and quiet. The boat worked well, but it was hot, very hot. The color was deep blue and bright, and they were very strange.
Searching one woman, beautiful and light.
When I was a child, the window of my room was the eye of reality.
She was in a hurry, and when she arrived at the office, she looked for her notebook.
At the beginning of the journey, this wallet contained money, documents, and a picture of his friend.
With a little bit of lipstick on it.
So welcome to paper modeling.
Oh, wrong man.
And every one of us tried to say something about a piece of paper and what they think it can, what kind of identity it can have.
We want to build an object and paper mobile that just the person that we interview can recognize and identify these objects. She loved travel. And so, but she haven't got a lot of money, and so I want to create a big bank.
There are some objects that don't have a common identity. So these objects have an identity only for one person, and we try to design this object for one person.
I asked her about her hobbies, and she says to me that he likes knitting, and so I made a doily.
Wow.
She was passionate from white vases, so it was perfect for me to do a soprammobile for her. He loved easy things, he liked build things. When he was young, he dreamed to be a maker, and he liked his daughter that had 3 years. So I decided to make a useful thing. So it's unuseful, it's nothing. Then if you open it, you can have little boxes. You can combine these boxes in any way you want. And so you can put this thing inside that, or instead with this to her son and say, let's play.
I did the symbol of Turing that represents strength as you know, the law and everything, but also the wildness of art and all the things that she likes.
I would like to introduce our group and what we have made and thought and made and thought and made and reflected and made and thought. This is Team Fantastico, and they did a really, really good job. The starting point of the workshop was actually make something out of paper. So we had no idea and we gave them no directions. We didn't even mention that it had to be connected to identity.
We create a cup of coffee that is a game to do with people that we meet at the bar.
Do you have a napkin with your...
Wrote down the most embarrassing event of your life.
Actually, coffee is where we get to know people. And how can we actually play with that? So that's how it started.
Put the rope on the head.
And you have to. They will demonstrate. You have to meet your neighbor that you're sitting next to.
The identity is like maybe the aim, and then these things give us to think about the eyes, because the eyes is the mirror of the soul.
One of the key words was actually making marks, like leaving marks. And this group actually said, yeah, this is actually making marks. It's figuratively, but actually when you really have a conversation with someone and staring at their eyes, this is powerful. This like marks you.
Shake the hand. You can saw the reaction. It's not a normal reaction.
We saw through these things, they saw the objects as sort of facilitators to sort of share identity and to know someone on a sort of deeper level. And so we actually have, I don't know what it is.
It's a thing look like a carpet,
yeah.
But it's a carpet to look, but not to put to go on it. Your identity is, and the identity of the other could be hide and could be revealed, and it's something that is changing every time. So it's kind of interactive map of the identity of the group.
Depending on the angle that you have, you see just this black and white pattern, and that is actually the collection of all of our identities.